Hello, it is me. Oh, please be told. So, let's get into it. We watched Alan last night, didn't we, on his live.
Talking and bubbles, talking and talking.
So, some of the stuff I want to sort of like talk about myself, because I think a lot of it's quite funny, a lot of it's quite wrong. I'm going to start with the fact that we did actually, me and Bam did, well, I didn't email, I sent Tim, the Wastelands guy. I sent him a message on Facebook, on Messenger. I'm just going to talk about my side because Bam's got her own story. I sent it at 7:30 or something at night in England. I don't know what time it was out there, but that doesn't matter. If he was in a funeral, I didn't know. If he was answering his phone in a funeral, not my responsibility. If he didn't turn his phone off in a funeral, again, not my responsibility. My responsibility was to warn publishers about this plagiarist. Now, he obviously is going to deny that, but hey ho, let him try and prove it. Obviously, he keeps saying it's going to get us done for slander and defamation, but there's one thing about that: you have to prove the lies. You have to prove, if you're actually going to take somebody for slander or defamation, you actually have to prove that what they're saying is a lie. Alan can't do that, so you know what? Truth gives you strength, and that's what I'm standing with, my truth. And I know the damn well that Alan has done a lot of very bad things in his life, and he won't do half the stuff to me and to the rest of the people that are trying to, expose him. He won't do a damn thing. Why? Because his past will come out, which is going to do anyway. But I'm going to just play a little clip. I'm going to play the clip of Bubbles reading out the message that I sent to Tim.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about Tim. Tim lives down the road from me. Tim lives in the same county as me. And all this happened, and he contacted me because he did his own research after these two ladies, people.
That's me and Bam, just so that you know.
People. These two people contacted him. If you have Alan Vinnicombe on your books, please research this man. If you want to know more, please reply. Anyone associating with him will be getting involved in something they will regret. Thank you for your time. Here's that she had an automated response. Again, she clearly says, his answer is, we are not the publisher of the above mentioned title. Thank you. And the lady says, thank you for replying. I appreciate that.
I did. I appreciated him getting back to me so quick, because he got back to me within about 10 minutes. So I was well chuffed about that. But again, I do apologise if you were in a funeral, we didn't know this, and maybe you should have turned your phone off. But I tell you one thing, God, even speed it up. She's still very slow.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They reached out to a man in my small community because he was a listed publisher that lives close to me. Called him.
Didn't call him. No, Bubbles, I didn't call him. I messaged him over Messenger. Just checking, just making sure you're on the right track.
And you want to know what? In return, the family called him. Now let me let you in on a little secret, people.
Ooh, attitude.
Come to find out, this man had a very unexpected death in his family. And guess where he was when multiple phone calls and emails started?
No phone calls, not from me. I don't know if anyone else phone called him or emailed. None from me. Because you're talking about me at the moment, and I just think you've got it a little bit wrong. I just messaged him over Facebook. But again, if the man was at a funeral, I would have thought he'd turn his phone off. That's nothing important.
Pouring into this man. He was at a funeral. And his phone and email blown up.
Who was phoning him? Bubbles? Who was phoning him? Because beginning of this conversation, you said he got contacted by two people. And he went to multiple people, but I suppose multiple people can be two people. They like to exaggerate, don't they, these people? So apparently there was two people, and we only emailed. Well, Bam apparently just emailed, and I messaged over Facebook Messenger. But you keep saying, oh, they bombarded them with phone calls and emails. Please get it straight. Are you exaggerating again?
He had to turn it off. He got in the car. I had to talk to him. You knocked this poor man out of the water so bad on a day that he could not even grieve properly. And I know this is ironic, but I'm telling you the truth. He said, they ruined the one day that my family had to grieve the person that we had just lost during the funeral. During the funeral.
Repeat something twice, Bubbles. It just hits a bit harder, doesn't it? Don't just say it once. Say it twice. Oh, it sounds much more dramatic.
Do they care? No.
How do you know we don't care? We didn't even know at the time he was in a funeral, as if he was in a funeral. Please don't speak on my behalf. Thank you.
I didn't even ask. I was speechless. I had to profusely apologize.
Profusely. That's another thing. Always repeat something and say the word profusely. Gets them all the time.
I can't begin to tell you how many supporting people are underneath this video, which, by the way, when I heard the original one, the creator said,
please don't go anywhere. Please don't go anywhere. It's just starting to get good. Just stay seated. It's getting better.
we will hunt you down and kill you.
No. She didn't.
No, she didn't. No.
And then she looked around, she goes, oh, edit that, edit that, edit. And then at the end of said video, if Alan Vinnicombe publishes a book, I will eat a hat.
I did say that. I did say that. I would eat a hat. But then what I said is I don't have a hat. I'll let her tell the story. It's much more... No, it's not much more interesting, is it? Because I could speed it up. Do we have to put a little bit more speed? Okay.
She said, oh wait, I don't have a hat. I'll have to go buy one. Maybe I'll make it a paper hat. So then when I informed Haiti of this, he said,
did you save it?
I said, well, I watched it live. I'm not live, but I just watched it. I have to go back and look. And sure enough, 2 edits made in that video, because you can see where it clips over. So she edited that part out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute there, madam. Wait a minute. I think you're telling porcupines. I didn't edit anything out, ladies and gents. Oh, let me go and see. Okay. Hold your horses. The bit she says I've edited out is still here.
How did I let that happen? You know, that's what a scammer is. And there's going to be a lot of very disappointed people. Now, they may not believe us now, but when you do come down, they will believe us then. And there's going to be a lot of angry people wanting their money back from you. And they will find you. They will find you. And they will kill you. Sorry, maybe not. No. Oops, I better take that out. Edit that. So, I'm going to leave that here. And
So,
if I don't know what else.
Bubbles, Doyle and Troubles. You've fucked up basically again. You've said that I was ashamed of that, which I've just shown you, and I'm going to show it again a little bit later on so people can understand what was basically happening. You said I went back and re-edited it. Now, someone who's so clever but very, very slow. Can you edit videos once they're uploaded on YouTube? I don't think you can. Well, if you can, you need to let me know, because I didn't know you could. I thought once you've uploaded to YouTube, you can't edit. So you're saying that you watched the video and then you went back and there was 2 cuts and that bit was taken out, which I've just shown you live. Oh, busted.
But not before I was able to report it. Will it do any good? I don't know. I kid you not. She said. And it could have been jokingly.
Oh, Bubbles, come on. If you can't tell the difference between a threat of murder or somebody just doing an impression of Liam Neeson from the film Taken, that is a very popular saying. Really? Anyway. Continue.
I will. It was either we or I will hunt you down and kill you. Over a book.
Okay, let's put this to rest now. I'm bored of letting you kind of steam in your own steam. I'm going to play the clip of what I said. For any of those who haven't seen Taken, I'll probably put the clip of Liam Neeson saying the real thing. You know, it's one of them. It's just a well-known phrase. So I'm going to put the real one in here, and I say they. I don't see we or I. So what happens, Bubbles, is you and Alan like to change words and change narratives. Oh, how many times have we said the word change narratives? God, it's getting boring. But anyway, let's play the real version that I said. Let everybody watching this video comment underneath. Now, was I threatening Alan? Did I say that I was going to murder him with a very terrifying voice and terrifying kind of or did I just say it in a very silly voice like I was joking? Please write below. Thank you. That's what a scammer is, and there's going to be a lot of very disappointed people. Now, they might not believe us now, but when you do come down, they will believe us then, and there's going to be a lot of angry people wanting their money back from you, and they will find you. They will find you, and they will kill you. Sorry, maybe not. No. Oops, I better take that out. Edit that. So, I'm going to leave that here, and
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Now, if I had said it, the long version, like Liam, and if I'd said it in the tone of voice, like Liam Neeson, very threatening and moody and maybe then the police would take you seriously when you say that you're going to get me done for threatening to murder you. But I do think the way that I said it was rather stupid, and it was a little bit, you know what though, Alan, you like saying jokes, don't you? You should know the difference between an impression and a joke. Anyway, let's go.
I go to this channel right here every single video. There's Alan with devil ears. There he is beside a cult member. And is this how you are?
Yep, I'm afraid I am. When it comes to exposing people who abuse others, it's me. Sorry.
Do you see me or Alan or any of our subs making these type of videos about you all or about the family? Either family?
That's a hard question. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm afraid so too, Frankie and Rzucek, and you basically spent the last 3 years making videos like this to abuse and torture the Rzucek, so yep, I'm afraid so.
Those things that you all say about him are not true. You've taken bits and pieces, maybe, of some type of story and made up something of your own.
Oh, really? And who else does that? No, I can't remember.
Oh, thanks. I think you did that respectfully without calling people names.
Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that.
Well, that's threatening to kill them. or anything that's at their level. I will say the woman that's threatened to kill me, I will find you and I will kill you, that's very close to me.
Rather threatening, isn't it, that one? What are you going to do, Alan? What are you going to do? Why did my hair all stick up? You've been stalking to find me out. You've been checking my Facebook page. You've been looking at certain things, have you? With your Tor network, perhaps. You've been going in the dark web to find things and stalk and harass and cyber stalk. Yeah, that's probably what you've been doing. Yeah, you know, yeah. I've run out of funny things to say.
I know where she is, I know where she is. She's threatened to kill me. My family watches. My family watch my videos.
Family watch your videos? Bloody hell, man. Oh, God. Really? Surprised that they haven't done anything about you then before now. No, I wouldn't be proud of the family watching your videos. Smarty pants.
I wonder how she feels about that. Cutting it out makes no difference. YouTube have got it.
I didn't cut it out. I didn't cut it video it is. It is. Armchair detective caught with his pants down. It's that one. Hang on. Yeah, Armchair detective caught with his pants down. I thought there was a longer title than that. Oh yes, so to speak. Oh, talk about clickbait. Scamming his subs over a fake book. It's that one, and I'll tell you when it is. I found it. The bit that they're saying that I threatened to kill Alan Vinnicombe is, I think, yeah, about 39 minutes. It's like the last 5 seconds of the video. So the video is Armchair detective caught with his pants down, so to speak, scamming his subs. Scamming his subs over a fake book. So if you want to go and see, it's still there. I haven't edited it out. You can't edit out once you put them up on. Oh God, you do talk some bullshit sometimes, you two, don't you? Pimp and dribbles, honestly.
Yeah. Wonder what they think of it. Wonder what your family would think of you threatening a 66-year-old man who lives very close to you and has to try to sleep every night.
My mum would probably be more concerned the fact that you know where I live. I think that's probably more she'd be concerned about. She'd probably think I'm really stupid for making videos like this. But actually she does know about my channel. But yeah, I think she'd be more concerned the fact is that you're threatening and you're saying that you know where I live, which, yeah, nah. After what I know of you, Alan, I don't really want you hanging around anywhere near I live. So please put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Why you're saying that, the worst of it is, for the family to support these people, they don't know who they're supporting. Some of these people are seriously mentally ill. And you're inspiring them to kill me, for God's sake.
Slow down, mister. No one's inciting anyone to do anything. So please do not blame or accuse or do anything and blame the Rzuceks yet again. Now, the last time you blamed the Rzuceks was because you wrote yourself a death threat, didn't you? You wrote yourself one saying that someone was going to come around to your house with a body bag and kill you. So you actually wrote that yourself, and then you tried to accuse that it was Frankie that had basically incited all his trolls to attack and send that death threat. Now you're actually using my ridiculous impression of Liam Neeson that you actually think is a death threat, and you're now saying that Frankie has is it enticing? No, Frankie's not enticing me at all. He's inciting. You're saying Frankie's inciting. No, he's not. Frankie's got nothing to do with, I do my own thing, I say my own thing, I'm my own person, I don't go along with anybody else. God, you don't half exhaust me, I'm knackered.
Death threats, ladies and gentlemen.
We have it. I'm not making it up, we have it. And I know she's probably not capable of doing what she says anyway. It's not the point. It only takes a gun or a knife.
Alan, you're so dramatic. It's gone from an impression of Liam Neeson in the film Taken to now that I'm gonna come and murder you or get someone to murder you with a gun or a knife. See, this is what you do, and then you kind of like incite all your. So I've got a sore throat. I haven't got COVID. And then you go and incite all your subs to then go and troll the person by saying things like that. You sensationalize everything. You make everything so dramatic. You make everything bigger than life. You make everything more, because you just love the drama, and it's just ridiculous. Because I'm not going to stab, kill anybody. It's ridiculous. Grow up.
America, she'd be arrested tonight. We lived in America, Bubbles, right? What would happen to her? Her feet wouldn't touch the ground, would they?
No,
Do you know what? Even the American police would probably take a look at my death threat and laugh. I'm actually saying, as a joke, because I was halfway through. Let me explain to those people watching. I was halfway through saying that if you don't pay back the people that you've screwed over, they will find you. And as soon as I said that, as you can see, my brain's ticking over, and I'm thinking, where have I heard that before? I'll find you, and then I heard, and I'll hunt you. Yeah, edit that out. You know, I mean, if any policeman looked at that, if you rung the police and you showed them that clip, you would be the laughing stock. Seriously. Please, grow the fuck up. Oh my God, I just don't even know what to say about you anymore, Alan.
These two ladies that I had to address the other day live in wherever. I can't just call them. But I did go up nicely, and they respected me to say, you're wrong. I want to correct you on this.
Well, I knew they were wrong because they showed a made-up email.
Okay? Yeah, but what you brought up. So,
They actually doctored the email.
No one doctored an email, you idiot. God.
Mr. Rzucek, that is in the United States, and you all went and put him on a panel. But in all honesty, you all know how to reach me, and they could have emailed me or called me in private.
Okay, Bubs, let's get something straight here. We don't need to email you and ask you any questions because we weren't actually wanting to ask you any questions when we went up on panel. I went up on panel to talk about the book. We were just, talking, chatting like we do. You invited yourself. You came. You were obviously watching us. You decided to put a comment saying, give me the link. And then you invited yourself up. So don't start making us feel bad because we didn't do something when we didn't even know that you were going to come on the panel. We didn't want to speak to you in the first place, but since you were there, we thought we might as well chat. And another thing, whilst I'm on the subject, we didn't go and get Frankie. Frankie must have known that you were on our chat and he wanted to speak to you. He can't seem to speak to Alan, not that he want to speak to Alan, but he took the opportunity to come on BAM's live to speak to you. He didn't come on BAM's live for any other reason. So all you trolls and all you people that are within our community, it was nothing to do with, BAM's not the new avocado, whatever the hell it's called. He just saw an opportunity to talk to Dribbles. Yeah, let's call him Dribbles. I don't give a shit. I own my own shit. You own your shit, I'll own mine. So please stop talking shit. Sorry, Mum.
Oh no, they wanted to roast you. They wanted to roast you live. They thought they could make you cry and fall down his feet.
They wanted to roast me live?
They wanted to roast you live and reduce you to tears and begging forgiveness at the feet of those people. That's what they expected, because that's what they've seen do many times.
Right. Now, what does that prove?
It proves you're a strong woman and you're not swayed from your beliefs, by a couple of people turning up that you think you're overpowered or deflected or.
No, I was too quiet. They think I'm cold-hearted now because I was too quiet.
You just kept your console. That's all you did.
Well, I was live. There was certainly no way in this world I was going to say anything to that man because you know why? I had no right.
Make Bubbles cry? You are bloody joking me. I don't think Bubbles has ever cried in her life about anything. Seriously, you could stick her in the front of the saddest movie on television. What is the saddest movie on television? Marley and me? Anyway, I digress. She wouldn't cry. She can't cry. And in fact, we didn't get her on the panel to make her cry. God, you two like making up your stories, don't you? Christ. Gives me... Jesus, take the wheel.
No, I could set 60,000 people. I could literally set 60,000 people on a person if I said, if I started crying and saying this person wants to give me dead. If I name that woman, imagine how she would get trolled.
But you aren't going to do that, are you, Ellen? No. Because that would be against the terms and conditions of YouTube. Inciting hate to attack somebody else. Yes. So you're not going to do that, are you, Alan? No. Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
Then she'd be crying, right? Oh my God, they're trolling me. Do you realise what you did?
No, she threatens. Y'all come up in here.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I'll show you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not if we come around. No, let's not go there.
Yeah, anyway.
It's just a sad life.
What happens is, though, Mr. Rzucek.
Yeah, Mr. Rzucek.
Said, stop. Okay. He wants you to stop, AD. Let's think about this. What part?
Yeah, which bit?
What part?
Saving your daughter from being blamed for killing the children? That bit?
What part? Let me play. Let me play you something, just to jog your memory.
To take some responsibility for your platforms and stop this despicable conduct. To the people who feel they are entitled to profit off our loss, we urge you, please stop. And for the people who are interested in this case who feel compelled to comment and discuss, please stick to the truth. It is painful enough for us to just dealing with the reality. Reading the insane conspiracy theories, ugly false rumors, and lies only make it more painful. finally to the people who have stood with us, who have supported us and prayed for us and our family. For Shannon and her grandchildren, we can't thank you enough. God bless you all, and thank you for your time.
That bit, Alan and Bubbles, that bit where they're just asking you to, don't plead ignorance. You know damn well what Frankie and Frankie Jr., Frankie Senior and Cindy want you to do. They want you just to stop lying. And we know there's lots of cat channels that are doing the same thing as you, but you're the one that makes more lies and more conspiracies and more narratives than anybody else. And you're the one that's hurting the Rzuceks more than anybody else. You're torturing and tormenting the Rzuceks, and you're blaming them for everything. And you know damn well what they want you to do. They want you to stop lying. They're not saying stop talking about the case, but just be respectful. That's what they want you to do. Don't act stupid.
My trolls have gone to depths now that are criminal. There's one of them wants to kill me, and she admitted it, and I've got it. And so is YouTube. I won't name her, but I will say she lives close to me. And if you, as public figures, entice these people that are mentally ill, then you're as responsible as they are. You have a responsibility.
So here we have someone who's written a book and who's making a documentary. You can't say the word major because it's manger. And instead of saying the word incite, which is inciting someone to attack, inciting, anger and rage, you are using the word entice. Entice is a different meaning. Enticing somebody means flirting, being sexual, enticing them so they know there's something good's going to happen, It's up here, Alan. Read it. Entice. Incite, not entice. Oh dear. This is not good.
Interpol, MI5, my police, my local police. We need to set a precedent. Bubbles is the one with the legal department. We're going to set a precedent. We need to get one of the trolls down. We're going to go for the woman that said, I'm going to find you and kill you. We're going to set a precedent with that one, because that's a serious threat, and we got it on proof. That's the one we're going for.
Should have popped the kettle on. Is there any idea? I could bake a cake. If you're sending the police around, what I can do is obviously tell them all about you, Alan. Let's see what we've done. Alan has pretended to be MI5, FBI. He's pretended to be all sorts, an actor, a radio. Mind you, he won't get arrested for that, but So he's got his porn search, child incestual porn search that we know. It's not just a search. Remember, he watches. He doesn't just search, he also watches. So yeah, let your imagination go. You might just dry heave, but that's what he does. He loves obviously making videos. He's got an obsession with the death of children. There is something seriously deep and dark within that. He pretends that he's getting death threats. He writes himself. I could go on. He's got an escort agent. Well, he had an escort agency called Source. I'm not even going to put the screenshots of all this lot because I can't be bothered. They're all in my other videos where he advertises men and women, boys and girls. He got his fake PayPal stuff where the little Asian man was basically, I don't know. I might put them up there because I haven't put them up there for a while. Just to remind people. Yeah, he's just an old pervert. He's on the Tor network. The Tor network is into the dark web, which consists of paedophiles and cyberbullying and all sorts of nasty, nasty things. So, Alan Vinnicombe, if you try and get the police around to me, because I know that you won't, because I haven't got any skeletons. Mind you, they're going to take one look at my stupid, I will find you and I will kill you. They're going to take a look at that and laugh at you. But let's just say the police do come around. We can always imagine. Let's just say that I'll have a cup of tea for them. I'll have a list of what you've done and then let them look into what you've done. So you're not going to do that, are you, Alan? No, because I think you'd be worse off. You would be worse off. You, Mr. Vinnicombe, have got a hell of a lot more things in your closet than I have. Okay? Good.
Because it's bad. Real bad. And she lives close. Which makes the threat serious. If any of you know that woman, let her know that we know who she is.
Seriously, I've kind of got the idea it's me. Yep, I kind of know it's me, so you don't need to do your inciting anymore. I know you don't send anybody over to tell me, because I know. Yeah. Okay.
Listen to me, woman, lady. I do not do the things that you accuse.
I'm all ears. Call me lady. Oh, that's sweet. Woman's. Yeah. You don't like women, do you? No, I figured that out. Do we scare you a little bit? But thank you for calling me a lady. I'm listening. Carry on. Sorry to interrupt.
Look in the camera and call me every name under the sun and think I'm listening to you. I'm not. I never watch any of these videos. I get people to watch them for me, and then we record them. I'm not stupid.
I'm saying nothing.
And hate someone, you're going to get pushback. And to the person that threatened to kill me, you're going to get the biggest pushback.
You are pissed off. No more impressions for you. Have you watched that film, Alan? I don't think I've actually watched the whole film, but I think you maybe should watch it and just, the thing is, it is a very, very popular phrase. So the fact that I just used this phrase, which most people do use in kind of conversations, it's like when people go, oh, I think I'm going to need a bigger boat. It doesn't actually mean that they're going to get a bigger boat. It's a saying, you know what I mean? You need to learn so much.
As bad as the woman that invaded Google Office London and tried to demand that I had to be taken off YouTube. Do you know how stupid you look? She's so stupid that they called the police to get rid of her. She's another one that lives close to me. Maybe they could join together to finish me off.
There's an idea. Oops, shouldn't have said that. It's going to be like, there she goes again. She's going to get involved with Claire. She's going to murder. Her and Claire are going to get together. They're going to murder me. God, Alan, you need to grow up a little bit. But the Google thing, we'll reap the benefits of the Google thing. You carry on taking the piss out of us now. But, the karma train is coming. Doot, 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 doot. I'm not very good at doing a train, am I?
These are women, middle-aged women, guys, storming the offices in Google, and another one threatening to kill me. Threatened me, Randy Kerr says, well, I'm not prepared to name the woman, because if I named the woman, she'd get super trolled, and she'd be crying that I put her in danger. So no, I'm not going to name her. She knows who she is.
It is me. Truth be told.
They should not, those two ladies, should not have invited him on the panel to speak with me.
No, they shouldn't have.
That should have been handled privately, and if they wanted to contact me...
Yeah.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. How many times have we said this, right? We didn't invite him. First of all, he just basically was watching us and decided he wanted to come up. We asked you, is it okay? And you said yes. Now, again, don't blame us for a decision that someone else has done after the fact, like you did with the man, that Mr. Tim at the funeral. You're accusing us of trashing and trolling and God knows what whilst he's at the funeral. We didn't know he was at the funeral, okay? We didn't know Mr. Rzucek, Frank Rzucek, was going to come up on the panel. We asked him, and you were asked if it's okay, and you agreed, and you said yes. So stop talking bullshit. Anyway, I'm going to end on that. I'm tired, as you can probably see. I just think that, Alan, you really need to stop being an arsehole. You need to stop accusing people of doing things they didn't do. You need to go and watch the film Taken and then maybe just laugh and see that, it's not a death threat. It's a saying that people say. You need to... Oh, God. So, it's just ridiculous how these two will twist words and use ambiguity. They are very narcissistic people. I can't keep going on about how narcissistic they are. Alan is a fantasist. Alan is dreaming of a life that he's never going to get. The reason he's not going to get it is because he hasn't earned it. See, people that work really hard and be honest and don't lie and don't make up fake bloody careers and things like that, they will get somewhere in life on their own merits. You don't lie. All Alan's done is stalk, harass, torment, lie, create facts, conspiracies, and his name will go before him. And we will make his name go before you, Alan. So you can't intimidate me, you can't intimidate anybody else, because we know the truth. And you try and send anybody around, you try and get me done for a stupid little comment that I said in a video whilst I'm exposing your crap. That's gaslighting. And I won't accept gaslighting anymore. I know about gaslighting, Alan. You don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight anybody. So anybody else who's watching Alan's videos and he starts accusing us of doing stuff, don't take it on board. He's trying to change the reality that you live in to the reality that he lives in. And that's what he's doing. Alan, you are going to end up in the shit. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But soon. Now that's another saying, you know. Where's that from? And for the rest of your life. It's coming back to me. This is what I do. I start remembering.
That plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life.
But what about us?
We'll always have
Yes,
time.
guys, you know, if you have been hurt, if you've been slandered, if you've been scammed, if you've had any problems with a book for any reason, so anything that you say, Bubbles, is because your voice is so flatline. It sounds, if you said that, if you actually said, I will ring you and I will kill you, if you said that, it would sound quite scary because you have got that very monotone kind of psychopathic voice that you've got, which, I mean, you know. Guys, take care. Mwah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I did. See you later. Bye.